My name is Durane Muriithi, a part-time fitness trainer and that consultant. I'm also the former Mr. Catholic University of Eastern Africa 2016-2017 and an entrepreneur. Now, when I started fitness was immediately after I finished high school. I used to live in Ruta Satellite, so a gym opened close to home, and a friend and I were idle, so we thought why not kill time in the gym before we joined campus. Basically due to being idle. 3 months in, I remember noticing a slight change. So it started to become a hobby, and now it's a lifestyle. That was around 2015, but I've been bodybuilding for about 4 years now. 4 years on hard bodybuilding. So that's one thing led to another, and then modeling now came in when I joined Choir. And 2015, I didn't win the title, and the second time I vied is when I won. And I've been building my brand since. I've been consistent on that line till date. So one thing led to another in terms of fitness, and then to modeling, because I never anticipated to be a model or to be a bodybuilder. But also when it comes to fitness, there's nothing better than helping people achieve their body goals, which is something that really encourages me, because I advise according to what's helped me to achieve my physique right now. But in terms of modeling and fitness, like I said, they come hand in hand, especially in the modeling industry. It's always advantageous to have a reasonably fit physique, especially to get, jobs here and there. So it's not easy. You need to really build your brand and just get out there. Don't expect people to look for you, but need to look for them. Yeah. Corona hit hard in March of earlier this year, of 2020. I decided to make some home weights, at least to stay in shape, because the gyms were closed. Then I talked to a friend of mine to help me with 20-liter bottles and 10-liter bottles, so I could cut them up and make weights. And when I started working out in the estate, people were asking, do you do fitness training? First thing I thought, side hustle.
It started with about 2 people.
Actually, when he started, I was one of the first people to start before like all this small stuff. There was just only one bar.
I chose to come and train here because I live here, and I'd walk by and I'd see like a group of people here, and a couple of my friends from here already started.
My wake up call ilikuwa nikipanda stairs lilikuwa na hema because I was very big. So it was also a risk for me because of these deadly diseases.
One day I just decided that I actually wanted to take it seriously, and now reach the goal that I wanted to, because I had a goal and I didn't see the gains when I was doing it just at home.
It's very fun. He lets me play my music here. I don't know.
So he told me that he is training people, and then I just wanted to check. And then since the first time I came, I never go again.
My clientele has increased over time. Since April till date, I've got about 25 to 30 clients, because there's some I train within, some come also, and I also go train outside as well. So I pretty much started a home gym. I was working with what was here, because I used to use heavy stones and light stones before I actually made the dumbbells that you can see behind me. Then I decided to reinvest in the business, because I noticed my clientele was increasing, and it was also I needed to ensure they had value for their money as well.
We communicate with the trainer. We talk about what time we're available the next day. So he's very flexible. So if you're busy in the morning, he can push it to evening, or if you're busy in the evening, he can push it in the morning.
We have so many people that even Durane is, with time it's hard, because even if I tell him now, can I change my working time? He say no, have a group like this.
So the program is different, because there's some that's more for toning and some to build muscle and some to burn body fat. So it's very relative. So I plan my schedule according to your goals.
Over here, what we do is more of strength than cardio workout. So we don't run as much as we lift, but we do core, that's abs, we do legs, we do biceps, we do back, we do chest and shoulders.
Like Mondays is leg day, where we work on the quad muscles and the calf muscles. Then on Tuesdays, we train the chest and the bicep. Then on Wednesdays, we train tricep, abs as well. Then on Thursday, we train shoulders. So I tend to have a program for each of my clients depending on their body goals. And I ensure to utilize all the weights that I have to target each muscle individually on different days. Pull up if you can, stretch out the quads. I've always wanted to have my own gym. In fact, this is still one of my future aspirations. But I can say during this Corona period, I realized that, like, I can say the fire within me to start the gym is more than it was before.
He uses old water bottles, like he collects different liters of water bottles. Then he cuts them in half, and then he fills them with cement, and then he adds sometimes a metallic rod or a wooden rod for holding it. Sometimes a pipe. It depends on the size. Yeah, and then he fixes them, and then that's what we use.
My clients tend to complain a lot. They tend to complain a lot. So in terms of rigorous levels, they're pretty intense, especially with what I have here. One can think that you can't go intense with what's here, but you can really go hard.
Yes, good. Hey, 1, 2, 3.
Initially, starting up, it was very hard. Our first day was leg day. I couldn't walk on the first day.
No, the next day. The next day, yeah, it's normally on Monday. When it's next day, I usually don't come because it's difficult.
It's tough ni epic. It's later leg day. Inakuanga tough.
Initially, I did like the tiny weights, and now I can do the bigger weights, like with no stress.
I started with 68 kgs, now I'm 75, so now you can see the gains of pure muscle.
I have lost weight first of all, and I have also gained strength. Like my hands, I used to have really weak arms, but now my hands are really strong. I can lift about 60 kgs.
I was not as shaped as I am now.
The changes nimeanza kuona na wiki moja. Nibie.
So I was about 120 and I toned down to about 96.
Aim yangu by the si madem. Aim yangu ni azinti kuona body fit, body fit. Jisaizi nimemada 4th last year. So nimekuwa idol. Unachekiwa watu wengine wakianga idol unapata ameingia vitu kama drugs hivyo. So mimi niko na sitaki kuspoil body yangu.
It's very professional because it's not the place where you do your gymming, it's more of the person.
To me, if I had to go to an indoor gym, I'd find it hard to adjust all over again.
And if you have the right person and the right exercises, I promise you that you'll reach your goal.
The advice I'd give is to do what we call a personal SWOT analysis, which is basically identifying your strengths and your weaknesses, and basically using your strengths to, to help others.
Even more inspiring is that he actually takes time from his day and trains us as young guys as well. And it's really encouraging, and it warms my heart.
For me, sometimes maybe if I'm caught up I'm not able to come here, I'll be like, no, I've been coming here. I know some of the concept I can do. I can do a goblet squat.
Watu wajianza kutrain, please just start. Once you start, it's very addictive.
What I've realized here, you don't have to go to a gym,
Try improvise. Just try work with what you have and make the best out of it, and you'll definitely get a result.
Keep fit. This stuff inakolea manze.
Very good to train because it is good for the health.
It's up to you, it's up to yourself to get yourself ready and say that I actually want to make a change.
There's no right time, just literally go do it. Just dive into it and you'll go with the flow and it will flow.
I tend to negotiate with my clients because not everyone is financially stable to afford the rates that I give. So the incentive is also that I'm also getting paid for my services and they get value for that.
It's even cheaper. You don't have to end up spending so much money.
He's friendly. Even when it comes to payments, he's very flexible. Like he doesn't, at your Jalipa, you haven't paid. He just tells you, pay when you can.
And he doesn't come after you because of your body. He doesn't sexualize you, but he doesn't pressure you so much when it comes to payment.
I prefer actually outside more than inside because it's less stuffy. So you get more air, more fresh air to take in, and then it doesn't smell like sweat.
For me also, which me, I am a foreigner, it's good for me to stay with other people, with other Kenyan people, and then to train together, yes.
For someone who's aspiring to work out, according to their body goals, they can reach out to me on Instagram. My name is Durane_Muriithi. I can advise on how they can make home weights, or if they prefer doing body weights, I can also work out, design a program for them.
If you want to gain more beer, if you want to lose more beer.
At the end of the day, we grow in the kitchen. 90% of it is in the kitchen on how you eat, according to if it's to lose weight or to build muscles.
So many diet plan, workouts.
The list is about 5 kgs to to 70 kgs. That's in both the barbells and the dumbbells.
They are not balanced, but there's a way Durane does it to balance it.
If you're doing maybe 1 repetition with maybe the barbell, for example, let's say you're doing 4 reps, I'll give you 10 seconds, you switch to the other side and do another 4 reps, so as to ensure you balance out the muscles. Another thing I do for my clients, I do their body statistics every month. For the chest, the bicep, your legs, your calves, to ensure that everything is balanced out. Also to monitor growth as well, because I use a tape measure for that.
So flex, not so much. Takaza, stay. I need space here. Kaza, kabisa all your strength. Kaza.
So they realize that the weights that we have and my form of training tends to be as effective as also at a gym.
What I'm gaining here is the same thing that I could have gained in another gym, a well-equipped gym.
But like I said, I'm still going to expand over time, so my clients can also have more and we can also do more.
You have to prepare yourself mentally, and then when your mental is it's ready, now you can actually work on the physical.
It's just like building a brand. It takes time, persistence, patience, and working hard.
It's a very good venture.
Ok, ici c'est que vous êtes à la maison, venez vous entraîner, c'est bon. Merci.
All I can say is never give up on what you want to achieve in this life. Remain consistent, have faith, trust the process, as at the end of the day, great things do take time.